Good morning. Welcome to Monday Midday Meditation. My name is Tim West. I'm one of the prayer chaplains at Unity in the Olympics in Port Angeles, Washington. I'm actually here in the sanctuary where a lot of transition is occurring. We have the Thanksgiving decorations that really weren't for Thanksgiving, but are grateful decorations of the church are now being transitioned to that series that we call Advent, for that season that we call Advent. So just like everything else around us, it's a visual representation of change, of something different or new coming before us. So I'm kind of just showing the rafters, and I'm kind of appreciating the fact of how all of those come together to support that thought and consciousness, or that one point at the top. The reason for the season, so they say. So let's start with today's Monday Midday Meditation with a focus on, actually today, as it says in Daily Word, of friendship. That's the first thing I think of when we go into the season of Advent, as all the friends that I have around the world that I'll be celebrating in the oneness. So let's go into that daily word of friendship with an affirmation of, I am grateful to have friends and to be a friend. But briefly, before we get started, I'm going to appreciate all the little pings that are going to be coming up on my phone as we do this, because I have a lot of friends reaching out to me today. And so much that it has clogged my personal Gmail account. So if you see something coming from the church by mistake, it's okay, because I still needed to communicate with you today. But my personal email again is clogged, and it looks like Facebook was trying to close down on me because of the overwhelm coming through, because today is my birthday. And I appreciate everybody trying to get a hold of me and stay in touch, because that's what it's all about in that friendship mode. It's staying in touch. So I really am grateful to have friends and to be a friend with so many. Friends are treasures. They are the family we choose, a diverse group not related by blood, but by a feeling of belonging. I am grateful for my friends who I can count on in good times and challenging times. Even when my friends and I are not in the same place, we are always connected in spirit. My friends are always ready to share a laugh or a tender moment, or to lend emotional support when I need it. I give the same support and encouragement. I reach out to help when my friend is in need. I am the voice of reason and the person to lean on. I am present in times of joy, frustration, or sorrow. When my friend shares a concern, I listen with empathy and respond with honesty and compassion. Breathe that in for a moment as I go forth with the scripture that it came from, which is Proverbs 18:24, that states, a true friend sticks closer than anyone's nearest kin. Now, I am very grateful, because my family was my first set of friends, as well as my parents being my first set of mentors. It starts a foundation, just like we do here at Unity Olympics, with the 5 basic principles in which we can build on, or the Bible does, for an expanded look into the highest consciousness. So let's take a few brief moments to listen with our hearts that which is directly from us, from that place of true kindred, that heart of God. So we take in with each breath all those little particles that Shar talked so greatly about yesterday, and we allow them to connect with each part of our being. As something bubbles up within you, accept it as the joy and the gift that it is. For it is the emotion that soothes the commotion in the stillness. With each breath, choose that centeredness which you are, that place of peace. When I meditate, I allow my mind to wander as I go forth and just let go of each part of the elements that seem to stir. I wonder, what is the highest and best for all in this situation? And my heart tends to go where I throw that intention out for it to be. If it's concern for another, in my heart, I let them know that I'm thinking of them. If my desire to reach out and speak to someone words that I cannot say, I let go and allow Spirit to be the word that expresses the love I have in that moment. As a beacon of light, we move forward, casting out on others with that love or peace that you allow to come to you. And they too may bring forth that which you seek as the answer, knowing that it is not yours to do except to be open. So with each breath, I clear out a part of me, a part that may be in thought or emotion that is blocking what is mine. And I replace it with a divine virtue that I know God has put in the place of, for that highest positioning, for the highest and best for all. I don't need to know what it is. I don't need to know how it flows. I just know that as in connection, all that is to come to you and through you is of love. So, with the next thought in, I think about me. I think about the prayer that I say as I release things, as I ask for guidance, knowing that I will be healed and all will be revealed as I'm led where I need to be. So my guidance is affirmed and confirmed as the path of being divine. Whether it be something that is inanimate, that's giving personal friction to my daily routines of action, I just bless them. If it is words that were misconstrued, I just let them go with ease and grace. If I have been called with something other than my true self and my path to my authenticity, I know that I can accept that as a message of something to consider. But I do not make it the purpose of my path. And then I breathe in that light into the openness and letting it know it can go anywhere it needs to go within me, calling what is needed forward to bless and light my way. And then I gently ask for gentle reminders as I go about my day in the oneness. And I know in each moment then I have everything I need in order to be me. I see that true also for you. Calling forward that divine healing, that divine guidance, that divine protection in the now moment. Thank you for sharing this beautiful day of rebirth, birth, rebirth, and cycle again with you. I am truly blessed. This is Tim from Squim, wishing you the best day ever. Thanks for sharing it with me.